Hey guys, what's it all about? I'm Alfie. This is Alfie Offstage. I'm an entertainer, I'm an antique collector, I'm a business owner, and just an all-around guy who just wants to live life, make memories, and have a great time. This is my new channel. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited to take you along for the ride. We'll see where the day leads us. Today, I think we're going to go to Vero Beach for the Vero Beach extravaganza, check out some antiques, maybe do a little trading, maybe get some lunch. But whatever we do, we're going to have a good time, and I'm excited to have you along. Let's go and take a look what happens in my life off stage. What we're cruising in right now is my 1940 Ford panel truck. Still has the original flathead V8 motor in it. More modern transmission. And just a hell of a good time, I'll tell you. It's one of my stress reliefs when I'm off stage has always been the love of old cars. When I was a kid, I used to go with my dad to countless car shows and dream about having old cars. When people see this one, they always ask, am I going to paint it? And I'm like, I'm not, no interest in painting this one. This is the way it was found. The gentleman before me who put it together found the body in the parts like this. And I like that utilitarian kind of vehicle that just, this is what years of work made it look like. And something that's really cool to me. I've had a lot of shiny cars. I've had a lot of different kinds of hot rods. I don't know, this one just suits my personality. When I go to local gigs, I can throw my guitar and my gear in the back, and it's like I'm getting stress relief before and after the gig, so I just really like this. Yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. I mean, I guess it's just antiques all around in my life I like a lot. We're actually really lucky because so many places up north are getting hammered with snow, and to be able to cruise today with my windows down in my old hot rod is really fortunate. I know places that are getting hammered with snow that aren't even used to snow. Specifically, two cities I work in a lot, which are Memphis and Nashville. I mean, I know the people in Memphis, definitely Nashville, aren't ready or used to all this snow, and they're going to get more this weekend. Even here in Central Florida where I live, I'm on the coast, Brevard County. We're going to get down to 20-something with wind chills making it feel like it's in the teens. I'm from Rhode Island originally. I grew up in Tiverton, Rhode Island. I was born in a town called Fall River, Massachusetts, right on the border of Rhode Island. And I love the cold. You can only take off so much here in the summer, and that's really what I love the summer too. I have this really weird kind of love. I would rather be happy in Memphis or the mountains of Colorado or the beaches of Key West. So I'm a little bit all over the place. I guess maybe that's that adventurous entertainer on the road kind of spirit, but those are really the types of places I love to be. But really, most of all, it's just cruising in an old car. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, but that really is my therapy. Other people go to doctors, and I'm not saying anything about that. I've definitely seen my share of doctors, and the entertainment business is crazy. But whatever it is you got to be able to unwind, whether it's finding a good counselor or therapist, or getting your hormones or your levels of cortisol and serotonins and all that stuff under control, whatever it is, go do it. Your health is the most important thing in the world, and that's really why this channel was born, was kind of show you how I unwind when I'm not standing on stage entertaining a ton of people, gearing myself up to perform. This is my downtime. Someone once said that you need time for your soul to heal when you're not working, and that's 100% true, and this is what I do to do that. So I gotta apologize if it's loud. This is probably one of the loudest, just body-wise, vehicles I've had, because it's shake, rattles, and roll. As the song goes, right? Shake, rattle, and roll. This thing definitely does that. Also the shifting. I'm gonna get used to have to filming and shifting at the same time. But that's the part of these old cars that I love. I love the mechanical aspect of it. I had a bone stock Model A, which basically means the way it was, never hot rodded or anything. It was a 1929 Model A Ford, and you know, there were all these gears and levers. I felt like the Wizard of Oz when I was driving it, but all the little things, the spark advance and it was just all that stuff just to make it work, to make it run and drive. I loved it so much because it took my mind off everything else. It gave me other things to do. It's pretty much like this. You know, it's nice to just sit back and cruise an old car. When I'm not shifting, I'm cruising, I'm focused, I'm doing other things. But I do love the shifting part of it, right? You feel like you're part of the car. You're not just sitting in a thing moving, you're part of it. And all these old cars have their own idiosyncrasies. All those things that make them different than the other car that you might drive. So, you know, there could be times I had 3 or 4 old cars at a time. Each one of them, not just what you have to do to drive it, but they have their own things, you know? This one here, this one is very temperamental. It loves the cold weather. As soon as it starts heating up, it doesn't run terrible, but you can tell that it definitely wants to haul on out when it's cooler weather. It just runs a little better. I had ones that when it was cold, it wouldn't run at all. Just didn't like the cold weather. So each one's a little bit different.
Now, I was going to cut this out, but it's kind of very important, and you'll see why later. Waiting for a receipt, realize it's not going to give me one. So I decide to just go ahead and leave without a receipt, but I forgot to put the gas cap on. Well, I may have made a little bit of a mistake. It doesn't start until 12 on Friday for early access to check out all the antiques. And
there's this thing in the sign over here. You guys can see that. It says Friday is canceled out, but that's not true. I asked the girl. It's actually happening today. Somebody did that. They don't know who did it, but it's actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm gonna go maybe check out some other stores. A couple thrift stores, antique stores around here. Well, I am back. I didn't get to film where I was in the other location. I'm about to go in here, but I did buy 3 really cool ties. I did not film in those places, but I bought some cool vintage ties, and I did not know that this little dude on this vintage tie was peeing in the water. Bonus. So 2 vintage ties, and then the red one is a vintage Brooks Brothers, so score on that. Now let's head in. Sir, how are you today?
Good. Need a price on anything, let me know.
I sure will let you know. I'm gonna take an initial stroll and then come back through everything.
And the blue dog.
Cool motor. I used to have this Elvis phone. I thought I was the coolest person. It's actually a phone. It's funny. Of course, my obsession with Hemingway loves this. There are not many people set up today, so if I'm not filming a lot of stuff, it's because there are a lot of big gaps, and people don't have all their stuff out yet, so we shall see. So honestly, one of probably the bigger collections that I love to collect is Native American jewelry. I've been collecting it since I was a young teenager, and my friend here has probably some of the greatest stuff. I buy from her all the time. And she has given me the permission to film, which some people do not. But she has amazing stuff. I'll probably be taking something home with me today for sure. I would have her say hello, but it looks like she just got on the phone. But anyways, if you guys check this out this weekend, she's also at Mount Dora. If you go to the Mount Dora's extravaganza, but she has amazing stuff. So check her out. Well, we just did the pavilion mighty quickly, but like I said, people are still setting up, but I'm going to go out here to the yard, see what I can find. I did buy 2 travel decals. I'm going to show you guys what I bought towards the end, but trying to be respectful of people out here that are selling stuff. A lot of people don't want you to video.
The little pup beds that go up the ground. We tried it too, and our girls liked it. I know, see? We even brought it to the beach.
These days, some of the most counterfeit stuff, and not counterfeit, I guess I should say, but reproduced, made to look old as old tin signs, because the real ones bring so much money. Well, that is going to do it for me. There wasn't a lot of stuff in there. I stopped recording for a little while to look around and to talk to somebody I knew about a piece of jewelry that I have. Not my friend who has the booth, but definitely one of the other dealers in there. So I have the squash blossom necklace. It's a Navajo piece. It's really beautiful. Get it out for you guys to look at. So let's see it kind of not doing any justice the way I just probably put it on the microphone too. But anyways, Navajo squash blossom piece. And I thought maybe I could trade it for something I'd wear more often, a turquoise buckle or a new cuff or some, random stuff, or just sell it outright. I never wear it. I bought it at the beginning of my career as a musician. I saw it, I had to have it. Actually, I bought it with the first money I made performing ever. So it is sentimental to me, but I think somebody should enjoy it and get to wear it. And I'm not doing that. It's just sitting there. And, but we couldn't make a deal. And maybe towards the end of the weekend, if I come back down here, they'll be really wanting to get rid of some stuff. And it's going to be cold, so maybe I'll use that to my advantage. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for right now. But let's take a drive. We'll head back north. Speaking of relaxation and things I like to do to unwind, I remember when I moved out of Florida and I was living in another state. And I feel like anytime I'm gone from Florida, this is like one of my favorite roads here through Sebastian. And you know, the funny thing is, I don't even know what the name of this road is. Like, I have no idea at all what the name of this road is. All I say is the road that runs past Captain Hiram's. And it just, I'm going to look right now. It's Indian River Drive. There we go. Just absolutely makes me happy. It's like my own little slice of Key West, just south of Brevard County in Indian River County. And every hot rod or motorcycle, or just if I'm in a bad mood in a regular car, I definitely love to drive down this road. Just something so peaceful about this road, especially this time of year. I just feel, I don't know. I love Key West so much that, like I said, I feel like this is my own little slice of Key West right here in Central Florida. I mean, you can completely see why. It's just, I don't know. This is home to me. This is the most I feel like home here in Florida, other than Key West, having not grown up in Key West, but growing up in this area and loving Key West so much. Other than that, it's probably being in Memphis. Loving Memphis so much, I feel like I'm at home too.
And without that gas cap, you are going to see gas spill out in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I know the show wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to be. It's usually a lot better attended by dealers. Today's the first day, so it's usually slow on people coming in that are there to buy stuff. But that being said, I talked to one of the vendors that I remembered, and her telling me it's, you know, because it's going to be so cold, a lot of the vendors camp outside behind the fairgrounds, and I don't fault them at all for not wanting to sleep in 20-degree weather in a tent or in their campers out there in a field. So I don't fault them. Also bought some vintage Water Glide travel decals that I like to put on my old cars. This one here, Tennessee, of course, to go with the rest of the Nashville and Tennessee stuff here on the old 40. They look so cool when they crackle because it just makes them look like they've been there forever. Well, guys, this has been the first one. Hit the like, follow, subscribe. Follow my adventures when I'm not on stage, the things that I like to do, the places I like to go. I definitely like museums. I'm definitely an urban explorer. We'll be checking out some stuff like that, car shows, different restaurants I love, just everything I like to do to unwind, but also give you a glimpse what happens behind the scenes when I'm not on stage. So offstage also means backstage. So we'll give you a look into the world of show business as well, and go to some of my favorite places, eat some of my favorite food, and hang out with some of my favorite people. I'm excited to bring you guys along. We did the first one. We're going to do many more. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.